Good morning, guys. Okay, first of all, let me say I'm doing this for the people. Okay, so I have a lot of inboxes, a lot. I can't show y'all the names of the people, but I have a lot of inboxes of people that want me to give my input on the LaTrue situation. Many of them say they like the way that I'm fair and I'm honest and they get what I'm saying. So, like I say, I don't follow her, but people send me things. And I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but it's a few uh, that I don't want to not try to, get my opinion. Um, it's not much going to change, but what I saw, the last one I had was uh, Monday. Monday. So the rest of these come. I haven't even looked at them, but I did look at this one. They sent that to me right there. Um, they say she took it down. So I said, let me check it out. So what I'm going to do, you see the earpiece, I'm not going to play her voice, but I'm going to react to what I see her doing, okay? And I want to say this. Okay, I want to say this first. Let me pause that. Robert Hampton dodged a bullet. And I'm going to also say, I'm going to tell and say exactly what I say to my own son when it comes down to a person like this. Speaking of narcissist, manipulative, and disrespectful, and untrustworthy, trust me when I tell you, it's not Robert. And I'm going to be as fair as I can without bashing, without, you know, uh, degrading or what. I'm going to try to give my opinion the best way I can. But like I say, Robert, you dodged a bullet. I wish, but hey, I wish she didn't have to go through that long of a time before he realized it, if he do realize it. But I'm sure he do. Because after I listened to that, and while I was listening to that, I was saying, I believe that anger that she has comes from him seeing through her. She seems to be the type of person that want to put up a front. And like she say, when he called her those names, I believe that she be done pissed them off. She seems to be very manipulative. Very manipulative. And I say that because what type of woman sit back and all of these recordings that she was playing her receipts, who would want a woman like that? You sit back, think about it. Start an argument, because if you don't start the argument, you wouldn't have nothing to record. And every time she records, she play bits and pieces. Bits and pieces. I'm going to tell you what she do. What I see. She starts an argument with that man. She records him. And of course, I heard her say, because she was doing reaction to her video, I was just sitting by cool, calm, and collected, because trying to keep it down. She said, while he hysterical in the background, while she recording, she said, And I'm just sitting there being cool, calm, and collected because you're recording. I said, this is a manipulative. If that wasn't manipulative, you sitting up there telling your fans that I'm sitting back there being cool, calm, and collected. Now, how? I'm being cool, calm, and collected. Well, of course you are. You're doing the recording. Y'all falling for that. Y'all is crazy. I couldn't even. Ooh, child. I ain't even got to the recording yet because I want to respond to what she was saying. But I'm just saying that part to say all of the narcissists, the distastefulness, the disloyalty, the disrespect. Robert, I don't know who don't see it, but it's definitely not you. Manipulative. If that wasn't manipulative, I'm sitting by being cool, calm, and collected. While you holding the phone while just recording everything he's saying. And then you can see how you sit back. Oh, well, what? Okay, he don't know that he's being recorded. So just imagine what type of person and what they got to be saying to make him say the things that he be saying. That man been knew what he was dealing with. He been knew. Exposed. Exposing who? Exposing yourself. Because I ain't falling for it. Exposing somebody. You exposing to who you is. Child, let's get into it. And second of all, why go through all those receipts? And I hope I'm not saying nothing that's not true, because the person said that they took it down. So if it's up, I'm sorry. If it's up, because I don't follow her. So if this what I'm if this is what I'm looking at, if this is up and she didn't take it down, I apologize. But the person said that she took it down. And my thing on that is all of those receipts that you had recording your husband while he didn't know he was being recorded, and you're sitting by egging on things and saying things to make him say inappropriate things and say things that he wouldn't say, and you wouldn't either. Ooh, if y'all don't see through that, I don't know what to tell y'all. If you can listen to this record, I mean, if you can, like me, I'm listening to it, I'm like, I wonder what you would say if you wasn't recording. What kind of mess would you be saying if you wasn't recording, if your mind would make you do something like this multiple times? So I can say, oh, I got receipts. Oh, I got receipts. Receipts ain't setting nobody up, honey. That's not receipts. When you setting somebody up. It ain't no telling what this person does to make Robert say the things that he do. So I can, oh, here you go. I got him. Time to record. Got him. Ain't no telling what that person said. Ooh, you dodged the bullet. That's all I can say. You dodged the bullet. But let's get into it, because I ain't got all day. Well, it's morning, but this is for y'all. But literally, she get on my damn nerves. Okay, first I'm going to talk about these messages I got from my stepdaddy, stepdaughter. Okay, I ain't worried about that, because I ain't worried about that. She's showing messages that she got from her stepdaughter. I ain't going through all that, because, like I say, her and the mom forced the daughter to do all that, and I'm still sticking to what I said. She got a whooping. And then in this also, she was saying that I had to run in there with a towel. I had to do this and do this. I want to ask y'all this question right here. When you get scars on you like that. Like she's saying she have scars all, she was bleeding everywhere and all da. Do this girl have any permanent scars from that beating? Do she have any permanent scars from that whooping? First question. I'm trying to say everything before I can get into this. And it's another thing I wanted to say. She was like, make that make sense. I'm on the ground. How can I be the aggressor when I'm on the ground? What can I do when I'm on the ground? Remind you, he trying to get his phone from her. She's on the ground. He just had surgery. You said make it make sense. Let's see if you get it this time. You're on the ground. Make it make sense now. You're on the ground. He's standing up over you, trying to get his phone from you. That you chasing him, that he's chasing you around the house because you want to know what's in his phone and his laptop. Let's stick to the facts, okay? He's trying to get his phones from you, okay? You're on the ground. You can't kick up when you're on the ground? I wish I could demonstrate, but I'm going to try my best. You can't kick while you're on the ground, honey? You can't kick? Make it make sense, y'all, because somebody seems to not understand. You're on the ground. Let me recline back. You're on the ground, okay? My feet up like this. My feet right here. My feet. My legs. My legs. My legs. You're on the ground. He's trying to get his phones. He's standing over you. You're kicking. You're kicking. You're kicking. You're kicking. You're on the ground. You're kicking your feet in the man's stomach. Oh, make it make sense. How do it not make sense? Ooh, child. Ooh, this is for y'all, because this girl get on my damn nerves. So that's just to that part right there, because she said that about 1,000, I ain't going to say 1,000 times, I'm exaggerating right there. But she said that a few times too many. And I'm going to play it again. Play, you ain't have to play it that many times, honey. How smart you got to be to know that you can kick somebody in their stomach while you're on your back. Yeah. She thinks somebody's stupid or something? Ooh, child, make it make sense. What can you do? I'm on my back. You can kick up. God, child. Ooh, but that's sense enough for you. I hope you get it. Make it make sense. How she gonna kick? How she the aggressor when she on the ground? Why he put the toe on you? Because you're kicking. You're kicking. He's blocking you with the toe. You're kicking your feet up while he's trying to get his phone. You're kicking your feet up. The toe was to stop you from kicking him in his stomach so he could get his phones. Oh. Ooh, child. Y'all, I hope nobody ain't saying me nothing else. Ooh. Okay, I ain't looking at the text messages. Yeah, you told her what to say. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And if you ask me, it don't look like these text messages is something that she would say. Because I think I heard her talk a couple times, and she don't seem to be like that type to say things like this. You know, that seemed like more of a person who a little older did all that typing for her. And that's my opinion. Ooh, child. Ooh. Since we want to play recordings. But you know what, y'all? But you know what? You know what? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous how this child sit back and start arguments. And I say start arguments because you can tell that she's very confident and her conquering what she set out to do. You can hear it in her voice. You know, oh, really? Is that how you did it? If that's how you feel about it? Well, what about this then? Well, what about that? Why he's already mad? Why is he's already mad? You sitting by, well, what about this? Well, what about when you said that? What? I'm like, oh my God, this is a, ooh, child. You dodged a bullet. You know that man believe in God, girl. Let me pass that. Let me pass that. Let me pass that. Ooh. Ooh. This the video where the man said he don't believe in God. You know that man believe in God. You know he believe in God. He wouldn't be the type of person he is if he didn't believe in God. A person don't believe in God do manipulative things, you know, evil things, you know, conniving, sneaky. That's the type of things that they do. Ooh, girl. Before I get to the tote situation, I'm gonna say that for last. Girl, you is so. Man, I don't even know he being recorded. And you just sitting, she's just sitting by there, just egging on, just egging on. I would love to know what this child. I would love to know what she don't play the whole recording, so she's not saying things. She's not playing parts of what we really want to hear, what she's really saying. You notice, first of all, that ain't none of them receipts gonna fly with me. None of them. Because first of all, you're sitting back there only letting us hear what you want us to hear. You ain't not letting us hear what make him say the things that he's saying. Child, ooh, Lord, I got to warn my damn son about these type of women. And that man know that she wasn't physically there when he had cancer. That man know that. That man just ain't saying what he wanna say. He ain't feel no love. He didn't feel no love, and I can't say what I want to say. I can't say what I want to say about what I feel like a person was hoping. Okay? I ain't gonna even say what I feel like the tears was coming from. Okay? Yeah. He said, I believe in prayer. I believe in that type of prayer. What kind of prayer? What type of prayer? What type of prayer? You trying to get that man to say something so, girl. Oh. Just egging him on. Just egging it on. Oh, Lord. That's evil. I don't care what nobody say. Trying to keep her voice all calm and cool and collect. But he looking all crazy. That man said on one of these, he said, I'm not gonna have you having me looking crazy out here. That's what she doing. She did all that to have him looking crazy while she sat back in the background, like, yeah, keep on. Yeah, I'm gonna play this recording. Yeah, I like that. Keep going. Keep going. Now, if that ain't evil, if that ain't manipulative, girl, bye. Ain't nobody falling for that. That is so evil. They get that man the icon and talking like that when you know damn well if you weren't recording, you'll be just as worse than him. You'll be just as worse as him if you wasn't recording, honey. Who you fooling? Who you fooling? Okay, This made me not even want to see her. Like I can't even watch. I want to follow her anyway, but to hear this, I don't. Girl, bye. And got all them people calling him a narcissist all in the live and all that. All that calling him a narcissist. And they can't even see that the narcissist is her. The manipulative person is her. The disrespectful person is her. They don't see all this. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this. Because ain't nobody falling for that. Ain't nobody falling for that evil mess. Sitting back there, got this man hollering and screaming, but you back there like, because you know you're recording. So, okay, you know you want to say something. And if you wasn't recording, you know you would. Okay, you probably did after you got off of live. Okay, after you got off of that, I got through recording or whatever you was doing. Okay, sitting back there while he going crazy, you sit back there, yeah. Ooh, if that ain't narcissist. Look. You still down there talking? You still up there recording? You still up there recording? Girl. Trying to, ooh, child. Ooh, You dodged a bullet with this one. You just sat here and disrespected the hell out of me. Girl, you sat there and egged it on. You got him to a level like the one in the car. But I'm telling y'all like this here. The audio of the one in the car, we ain't playing that, playing half of the pieces of the recording. You need to ask her, I ask her, why you won't play that recording? And when you play the recording, because you got so much receipts, you playing so many different recordings, so we know you got it. Playing all your receipts. I'm the receipt. I got the receipts. But honey, the receipt I want to see is the last setup that you did. When he wanted to snatch that wig off your head. We want to hear the whole recording, not bits and pieces of it. Because that seemed to be the one that homegirl would not play. That seemed to be the recording, the receipt that homegirl won't play. Play it, receipt queen. Disrespected the hell out of me, girl. You just disrespected that man. What you talking about? You disrespected that man. I'm sitting out here cool, calm, and clear. Oh, girl. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. Ain't you supposed to be going to church? Holy Spirit. I ain't gonna talk about the Holy Spirit and all that, but girl, who you think you fooling? Who you think you fooling? Let me skip some of this because she getting on my damn nerves. Okay, this the part where she talking about kicking him. Girl, that was the dumbest thing she ever came to the internet with. That was the dumbest thing you ever came to the internet with. Protecting yourself while you trying to kick that man in his stomach. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Had to sound like a horse. Child. Trying to protect yourself. Protect yourself. You started the whole damn thing. The man on his phones. Now you done got on the floor. You done got on the floor and kicking up in the man's stomach. So he grabbed a toe. But now you the victim. You the victim. Because we already know, she already said he ain't no violent person. He ain't never hurt her. He ain't never physically abused her. But now all of a sudden, he defended himself from you kicking him in his stomach. Oh, my finger, my finger, my finger. Oh, he switched his story so many times. Because you know why? He don't know how the hell it happened to your finger. Because 1 minute you say this happened. 1 minute you say I did it. 1 minute, because he don't know how you did it. He switched his story up of what happened to your finger. Because he don't know. He don't know if you did it while you was tussling. He don't know if you did it while you was wrestling. He don't know how you did it. That's how you keep changing the story. Because he don't know. Ooh. 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 You just contradicted yourself with this voice recording. At the end of the day, bump the voice recording. You're on the ground after all of this altercation, still trying to get this man property. He's trying to get his property from you. You're laying on your back on the ground, kicking up. The man is blocking you with a tote so you don't kick him in his stomach, and you got hurt. Boo hoo. Ooh. Make it make sense. You don't get it? Make it make sense. A person laying on the ground and somebody standing over them. And what? What part you don't understand? Your feet can't go up. Girl, bye. I can't, Let me finish this. I can't, I just dwelled on that. And just dwelled on that. That's how do you think people feel? How do you think people found out or started saying he's a physical abuser, a violent, like he hurt her? How do you think that happened? Because that's what she wanted y'all to think. She stayed on that. My finger, the toe. It was over me. He did this, he did that. At the same time, knowing that man ain't never physically abused her. At the same time, knowing that man ain't never physically abused her. But she made a big old deal out of it. Didn't want to say where they get that from. Where they get I said he physically abused me. Girl, you knew exactly what you was doing. You wanted us to think that that man physically abused you because she hurt your finger. You hurt your finger. And I'ma say it, she hurt her own damn finger. Look, I ain't say you wasn't want to beat it, but you assumed it. You had everybody assuming it. You could have got on there and said it real quick. That man, he ain't wrong. Defending himself. I know that's right. Defend yourself. Man say he ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing. Okay, Robert. Okay, Robert. Okay, Robert. Okay, Robert. Girl, you know that man know exactly what he dealing with. He ain't know it to that extent. He ain't know it to this extent. But honey, he been knew you wasn't wrapped tight. I said you been emotionally abusing me for 6 years. What the hell did you get out that first year? Because I think he'll feel a lot better. A whole lot better. Girl. Been happening. What's been happening? No, you, girl, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm for the end this. I can't deal with her. I don't even want to listen to the more. Let me tell y'all something. Robert dodged the bullet, okay? Like I would tell my son, run and don't look back. Okay? Because anybody that sit back and think that that person is wifey material, they are highly mistaken. They are highly mistaken. I hope my son will never, ever run across a person like that. Robert, you got done. I ain't gonna believe nothing that child say. The recordings don't mean nothing to me because they were all set up. Okay, ain't no telling what this person did to have him that angry while you sitting back, calm, cool, and collect. I ain't falling for it. Last but not least, I want to hear that damn recording of that car incident, and I want to hear all of it. That's a shame. That's a shame. And I'm glad you took it down. But people do have it. People do have it. And you need to be ashamed of yourself, honey. You need to be ashamed of yourself. dog that man out for his damn money. Ooh, child should have left you in the DMs where he found you at.